You just can't make it up, can you? Like clockwork. What's going on? Born for Sports. Salute to New York Giants Nation. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you smash that like, and most importantly, make sure you smash that subscribe button to Born for Sports. Giants Nation, we've seen this movie before, and unfortunately, it's a scary movie that we can't kill the killer. We can't get away from the killer because this team doesn't have the killer instinct. The New York Football Giants, once again, break our hearts and don't know how to finish games. And it's unfortunate, but it's the reality. This is who we are, and this is where we are as a team. We are a losing franchise that can't get out of their own way. And it's just not going to change until we release this stench of this regime. In my opinion, this regime has to roll. We've already gotten rid of Dable. That's a part of it. But Joe Shane as well. And I'm not even mad at Mike Kafka. I'm really not. And I'm going to talk about that in a moment. But this team has the DNA of the loser. And until they fix it, this is who we are. And I'm going to bring in my guy backstage who's waiting, chomping at the bit to give his take and spill his therapeutic feelings on today's overtime loss. Danny, welcome to the show, bro.
Deja vu all over again, huh, buddy?
All over again. All over again. It's a scary movie, bro. We can't get away from the killer. We can't kill him. We can't.
I thought Halloween was over.
Unbelievable, bro. Unbelievable. The New York Football Giants just find ways to lose games. They find ways to lose, and today was no different. As the New York Giants lose to the Lions 34-27 in overtime to fall to 2-10. And it sucks because it felt like, for the most part, for 3.5 quarters, Danny, we were the better team. But no, the New York Giants have to take our hearts, rip them out, throw them on the ground, do the cha-cha, the salsa, the bachata, whatever you want to call dance, and put it back in our chest before they retire for the day.
Yo, you would have thought with 2 trick plays and scored touchdowns, we would have won this game today, right?
I'm telling you, bro, it was such a fun game to watch, and it was so
entertaining. It was very entertaining, but
unbelievable, bro, unbelievable. Let's hit the chat real quick. As Latin 2882 Dorian salute, he says, fire all of them.
Everybody.
All of them, bro. I get it. You know the type of time I'm on out here with this New York Giant football team. Cliff checking in as always with the good love, checking in. He says the way Jameis was playing today, why the hell did Dable never thought about playing him for a game? Bro, it's because monetarily, let's just call it what it is. Monetarily, the Giants did not want to have Russell Wilson have the clipboard when they're paying them the money they're paying. They were going to let him sink early until they swim. Now, to Russell Wilson's credit, he should have won that Dallas Cowboy game. But he didn't because of the unbelievable Shane Bowen, who I'll get to in a minute. Okay? Blew that game. As many bad calls and stuff. But, yes, it took too long. Jameis Winston, 0-2 as a starter, but he gave us some quality quarterback play football these last 2 weeks.
Absolutely.
No doubt about it. We're going to talk about it, man. Corey checking in. Salute, Corey. He says, typical of this team, they score a touchdown on the opening drive, then be decent in second and third quarter, but in the fourth, they blow leads for the 4th time and find ways to lose that Swiss cheese defense. It's unbelievable how terrible this defense plays. And y'all know me, Danny especially. We'll tell you.
Yeah.
I am not a fan of that clown Shane Bowen. Okay? He should have been fired 2 months ago, but he's still here. And that's on Brian Dable when he still was employed here. And that's on Mike Kafka, who still hasn't made a change there. Okay? Since taking over as the interim coach. I don't know what Shane Bowen has on this giant organization. He must have the Weinstein files or something, because I don't know how he still has a job.
Yo, he has a lifeline like crazy. His lifeline
is ridiculous, Danny. Now, I'll say this. Players got to make plays. Players got to make plays while they're on that field. And I see terrible freaking tackling on that
Tackling
team.
is our issue. Still our issue.
Still our issue. No doubt about it. But the rush defense continues to be the biggest problem. We'll get to that in a moment, man. But I tell you, Danny, you just can't make it up with this team. Before we even break down the anatomy of the game, we got to talk about, this is the second straight week.
Yep.
Jackson Dart did not play because of concussion protocol. Now, in my opinion, they can tell me all they want about how he just didn't pass the protocol. To me, I'm seeing him practicing all week. Okay, they can call it limited, full, light, whatever. The man has been on the field. He's looked like himself. Now, obviously, we're not back there. We're not on with them all the time to know everything.
Right, we're not doctors, so
we're not doctors. Okay, and I'm not mad at the decision they did make not playing them today. Okay, because if you're gonna tell me it's precaution, I get it. Okay, give them that extra week. It's not like Jameis Winston played terrible last week to warrant anything else, okay? And it's not like they went to Russell Wilson, okay? But to me, this felt like precaution. I'm not concerned yet. Now, if he misses next week's game, then I'm going to be concerned.
Absolutely, yeah.
Look, did you see him on the sidelines? He's joking around. He's got the energy. He doesn't look like he is. And he traveled with the team. He traveled with the team.
Yeah.
Now, I'm no doctor, Danny, but usually – if someone has a concussion or is concussed, they don't get on that plane ride.
You don't travel with the team. Absolutely not. No, you don't take that. You don't take that trip.
No doubt about it. So, what are your thoughts about the Giants? In my opinion, going precaution, even though they're saying it in a different way.
I mean, it's.
What do you think about it?
You know, that's our prior possession, bro. That's our future right there. So they got to put a bubble wrap around them. You know what I'm saying? They got to keep a bubble wrap.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Mm-hmm.
But overall, I mean, today, I did like how Hodgins played. Hodgins played very good.
Yeah.
Listen, we got to stop all the hit on Wandell. Wandell has stepped up huge.
I ain't even mad at Wandell.
Huge. Listen, give that man an extension after the season. He deserves it. That's what I got to say.
I'll be careful. I'm going to say this about Wandell when it comes to extension. I'm interested. I'm interested in bringing him back.
You're not fully there yet. You're not fully there.
I'm not 100%, but I'm getting there. I'm interested. I'm interested in negotiations. I'm interested in seeing what the price will be. Okay. Before the season, prior to the neighbor's injury, I was not interested at all. I'll be honest with y'all. You know, I wasn't. But I'll say this. I will say this. He has stepped up way better than that stiff Darius Slayton has.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
Ghost.
Wandell Robinson has played the best football of his career so far in this stretch. He has been reliable. He's been a playmaker. He has shown he has ability to be the guy that was drafted in the second round. He still has these drops in the wrong times. That is an issue still. But today he was unreal. Today he
doesn't give up. He doesn't give up on players unlike other people we know. You know.
Oh, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. He has been. He has really showed he can be a reliable receiver in this offense and for the quarterback. And it wasn't just today for Jameis Winston. Since Jackson Dart has gotten his opportunity, he was been reliable. Okay, he stepped up. I saw today he's very close to being an 1,000-yard receiver. You know, so yeah, I have to be honest about it, man. I'm interested in negotiations. Now, it depends on the number. That's where I'm at. It depends on the number.
Of course.
And that's only because Darius Slayton's number. You know what I mean? The Giants made a brutal mistake paying Darius Slayton.
They dropped the ball on that one for sure.
They screwed themselves. And that's Joe Schoen. That's on him. Joe Schoen is to blame for that. Because if he wouldn't have paid Darius Slayton that contract and guaranteed him $12 million this year, next year, then you know what? It was an easy call. You let Slayton walk and you bring Wan'Dale back. I'm interested in doing that for Wan'Dale. But now I don't want to have both receivers at that number on this team. I just can't. I can't do that. So I want to see how the market goes. And I'll say right now, I'm interested. Salute to Wan'Dale Robinson. He has really stepped up. Him and also Theo Johnson as well. I want to mention as well.
Yeah.
Because Theo Johnson has been a problem with his drop passes and his development this year. But I'll say this, the last 3-4 games, he hasn't dropped passes and he's been reliable. And he's showing that ability that I see in him. I've always felt like he's had like that Jermichael Finley kind of skill set to me.
I haven't heard that name in so long. I haven't heard that name in a while.
Yeah, that's
nice.
That former, that's who he reminds me of, bro. That former Packers tight end who he had a drop pass issue early in his career, and then Aaron Rodgers kind of got with him and he fixed him. You know what I mean? He didn't have a long career because of injuries, but when he was on the field, he was a playmaker, a Pro Bowl caliber tight end, and a trusted tight end. I see that with Theo Johnson, and I'm glad to see he's developing. So shout out to him. But Wan'Dale Robinson, bro, I'm interested now. I want to talk money to see if we can make that happen. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. But as far as let's chop it up about this game, man.
Let's do it.
We got to talk about this Jameis Winston.
Hell of a game, man. Hell of a game, sir.
We got the Jameis Winston experience in full blast today in so many ways. And salute to Mike Kafka, who this game, I have to feel his game plans have been good. I'm going to talk about Kafka in a moment, but the Jameis Winston experience was in full tilt today, bro. 366 yards passing, 2 touchdown passes, and even caught a touchdown. He had the one to pick that could have been a death blow in that fourth quarter. But to the credit of the defense, they found a way to hold him at bay. But, hey, Jameis Winston, man, this guy, this is why people love the Jameis Winston experience. It'll give you gray hair to age you 5 years per game.
Everybody knows that. Whoever knows football,
No doubt about it. But, man, did you see the truck stick he hit on that gadget play where Olszewski threw the pass to him? He
nice little stiff arm.
Yeah, a little truck stick, a little Madden action, bro. Twirled it to the end zone. I swore. I said, oh, it's meant for us to win this game. What do you think about Jameis' performance today, bro?
I love it, man. It was amazing. It was entertaining. Listen, he brings a spunk to this team. Every time he's on the field. You know what I'm saying? It's like, he's going to throw the ball. He's going to throw the ball out of the field. People are going to get their targets. We just got to wait. You guys got to wish those players make the plays.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Darius Slayton should be ashamed of himself. Jameis Winston caught a touchdown pass. Come on now.
Darius Slayton dropped it. We know it. You can say it, Dan.
Come on now. Like, yo, listen. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on with Darius, man. It's just like we're giving him we stood up for him so long. We wanted him to be our playmaker. We wanted him because he got the contract.
Right.
But he's just a ghost right now. I don't understand. It's like he's just hiding. He's a shell of himself.
I mean, it's with him, it's what it's usually been with him. Darius Slayton, he has his moments. And I'm not gonna say he's like a bad receiver or anything. He's just not reliable, and that's his problem. When he first came in the league, he had a drop pass problem. He looked like he kind of calmed that down as years have gone by. I feel like I don't know. Maybe it's just the pessimism in me. I feel like if Daniel Jones was still here, he'd be trying to do better for him. I'm just putting it out there. Because
so he loves Daniel Jones. He's not feeling this quarterback.
Yeah, I don't know what it is with him. I don't know. All I know is he would fight through injuries when Daniel Jones was here. I know that. When Daniel Jones was taking heat all the time, he would fight to get on the field for him. I'm just saying. And people could call it the way they want. Maybe I'm overreacting to that part of it, but this is what I noticed. You know what I mean? And with him, it's like he got paid, and now it's like, I don't need Daniel Jones in here. Fuck it. I got my money. Hey, it's whatever. I give him what I give him because at the end of the day, I got my money. And that's the way it feels to me. That's the way it feels to me. You know, when Russell was here, when Russell got the first part of the season going, he was a ghost. He was a ghost. You know what I mean? And then, you know, when Jackson Dart got his opportunity, you know, it seemed like every receiver and skill position player took their game up a notch. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah,
and
sure.
But he is just stay stuck in neutral, and it's just kind of like, you know, whatever. You know, fumbling the ball in New Orleans, whether it's that, whether it's key drop passes, you know, I feel a little tightness in the hammy. Take me out for the rest of the game. You know, this shit, I'm not fooled by it. I'm just not. And I'm very disappointed in this because when you do that, when you have this kind of a thing happen after you get paid, when no one thought you were coming back, when you yourself, Darius Slayton, were talking all like it was over as a Giant, and he was leaving us last year when he saw Daniel Jones got cut. Then all of a sudden it was, well, I want to win. I want to go out there. I'm going to go and leave. I don't think I'm coming back. So now we give you the money no one else gave you. Thanks a lot, Joe Shane. Now we need you. What are you doing? You're doing nothing. I'm not fooled by it, bro. What do you think about that?
Yeah, it's like I think the Giants experience buyer's remorse.
Oh, no doubt about it. No doubt about it.
But as for Jameis himself, I applaud you, sir. You played a hell of a game. Thank you.
Yeah.
Even though we came up short, but you played a hell of a game. A lot of trick plays. They're very entertaining. Yeah, man. If Jackson doesn't play next week, which I hope he does, but if he doesn't, I mean, another Jameis effect next week on Monday Night Football. You know, but I hope Jackson plays. But
right,
you know,
and I miss Jackson Dart, man. I miss Jackson Dart playing football for our team, man.
Yeah,
no doubt about it. It's entertaining. I love the way he plays football. You know what I mean? That's not a knock on Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston's a fun dude to watch play football.
Yeah,
but it's an experience. It's an experience. He's gonna give you a little gray. He's gonna give you a little gray. He's gonna give you a little gray. But he's also gonna. He's the typical quarterback that does the
right.
That's what he is. That's what he is. You know, and he played his heart out today, man. I swear to God, if the Giants would have won this game, man, I might have did a separate content.
He should have got the game ball. He should have got the game ball for sure.
Yeah, man. He deserves so much better, man. I mean, he went out there and he played his ass off. And that's why you bring him in here. This is why you give him a 2-year deal. And this is why I don't know why Giant fans kept talking about let's trade Jameis when Jackson Dart got his opportunity. I'm like, why? Why do you want to trade him? He's the guy that keeping Dart level-headed. He's a leader. He's an unselfish player. He's clearly helped Jackson Dart behind the scenes, and teammates have talked about that. And he's on and he's got a contract for next year to be the backup. We all know Ciara's husband's done. He's out of here. You know, he's maybe out of the league. You know what I'm saying? Got to keep Jameis here. And honestly, I'm giving Jameis a 2-year extension today. I swear to God, I would.
You on that level, huh? You on that level?
I'm on it. I'm on that level with him because I see what he does for this locker room and this team behind the scenes. I see it, man. I see it. You know, and that's not a knock on Russ because I respect Russ for sticking it out with us and not saying get me out of here or release me, unlike Daniel Jones when he said screw that, get me out of here, whatever, when things didn't go his way. Listen, I respect it. I respect what Russell was doing. You know what I'm saying? I do think some of that is because his wife didn't want to leave New York because they finally got here. But he still could have said, I'm out. You know what I mean? And he didn't. But I like what Jameis is giving because he could still play this game. Clearly, he can still play this game. You know what I mean? I'm not saying he's a franchise quarterback. I'm not saying I want to see him for 17 weeks, but he's valuable to the locker room and the development behind the scenes with the starting quarterback, this rookie quarterback. And honestly, he's only on the hook for $4 million next year. If there's a way that you could give him maybe a 2-year extension for around that same money, I'm doing it, man. What do you think about that?
That's not a bad idea either, bro. I like that idea. I like that idea. And,
Yeah.
and the way I saw him play today at his age and how long he's been in the league, it's crazy how he can move around, how he moves around the pocket still.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And to avoid sacks. Like, it's amazing how he could still do that at this level. You know, how many years he's been in the league. So, you know, I agree. He's a Jordan Carson. Yes, I agree with that.
I agree. I had to put that comment there. Salute, Claire. I like that comment.
I like that. I like the comparison.
Yeah, I like that. He like you said, Danny, you know, he's not a statue in that pocket. He slides, you know, he's got pocket awareness. You know what I mean? That's one thing about Jamie. He's not going to outrun you and all that, even though he converted a big 4th and 10 in the overtime to keep us alive. But, you know, we know he's not there to run, but he's not a statue in there, and he's got good pocket awareness. It's just he takes chances. That's what he is. That's who he is, you know, and you live and die with that. But I'm telling you, bro, I would love to have Jameis Winston for the next few years, not just next year. I think he has value to this team. And
I agree with you on that.
Got to give Josina Anderson credit, man. You know, she was the first to – you know, Giant fans was coming for her.
Oh, they always coming for her.
Yeah, they were coming for her next for months during training camp when she was out there talking about, hey, you know, it makes no sense how Jameis should be like an afterthought behind Jackson Dart and Russell Wilson when he can play. He can still play this game, and a lot of teams would love to have him as their starter. And she was right, you know. So, hey, Giant fans out there, y'all can give Josina some respect. I know there's an agenda sometimes with her, but at the end of the day, you got to give her respect. She was right on that, man, because Russ can't play no more. And I was wrong on Russ. I thought he had a little left in the tank, at least until the young guy would be ready. But he clearly doesn't, and got to give her credit for that. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But yeah, man, this Jameis Winston was tremendous today, and I really don't want people to forget the kind of game he had today, man. Because let's be honest, when we came into this game, there was not with the injury situation. We had a lot of guys out today.
You saw that injury report, man? That was insane.
Ooh, I thought we were giving up at least 45 today, to be honest.
I was like, at least, yeah, exactly.
I'm going to be real. You know, I was looking at us like we're probably going to be the get-right game for Detroit. We're probably going to be coming off their game against the Eagles where they were held to 2 field goals last week in Philly. It looked like we were going to be their get-right game. Well, you know what? They had the Giants gave them everything they could handle today, and a big part of that is Jameis Winston, and also this man right here. And this comes from my unfiltered truth, bro. I'm pleased with Kafka game plans last 2 weeks, but the Giants continue to have the loser DNA and can't close games. That is the problem with this team. That is the problem with this team, and it's mainly on the defense. But give Mike Kafka credit. These game plans have been really good. I have no issue with Mike Kafka. He even went for it on the 4th and goal. What was it? Late in the game when they were.
He should have went for that field goal though.
You think he should have?
Yeah.
Look at this defense, bro. Did you have any confidence they was gonna get a big stop? I ain't even mad at him this time. Not this time. I thought we should have kicked that field goal weeks ago against Chicago. And late in the game, and we did make the field goal. That was Dable's last game, and it ended up costing us later because the defense blew it again. You know, and when they were at the half-yard line, they went for the field goal, and I actually thought we should have did that field goal, but it came back to roost. This defense and Shane Bowen just can't. Oh man, bro, I got some breaking news, bro.
What's that?
It's not football related, but I gotta say it. My God. The Mets just traded Brandon Nimmo to the Rangers.
Whoa.
Holy crap.
Corey Seager?
For Marcus, I wish it was. Marcus Semien. Wow.
Oh, for Marcus Semien?
Wow. The New York Mets and Rangers are finalizing a trade that would send second baseman Marcus Semien to the Mets and outfielder Brandon Nimmo to the Rangers. Holy shit. Breaking news. in baseball land.
I didn't think y'all would trade Nimmo, man.
They traded Nimmo. Wow. You know what? This might be setting up for.
I would have thought you would have traded McNeil, not Nimmo.
Yeah. Well, I've been hearing that McNeil is on the block as well. They've been talking about they're going to shake up this core, which I believe they need to. And I saw a report a few days ago that what do you call it? Ottavino had on his podcast. Adam Ottavino.
Okay.
He came out and said that Brandon Nimmo is not a fan of the whole Francisco Lindor needs to be the captain talk. So there's some talk about there's some friction in it, which surprised the hell out of me because I like Brandon Nimmo. I thought he was a team guy, but that concerned me the other day. And that came after, the Giant, I'm sorry, pardon me, the New York Mets were talking about shaking his car up and Nimmo might be traded. Well, wow. And Nimmo has a no trade clause as well. So he had to waive his no trade clause to leave.
Yeah. He had to approve this.
Wow. So there you go, folks. Breaking news out there.
There you go, Met fans. There you go, Met fans.
Yeah, so now this gives me hope that are we going to go after Kyle Tucker now? Are we going to target him? Because that's big time money moved around now. I got to look at Marcus Simeon's contract.
I heard you guys were on Bellinger too, but I want Bellinger.
And Bellinger as well. Yeah. Pete, all of that. But Pete look, already know what's going on with Pete. He's looking for top dollar.
Yeah.
So that is a shocker. Wow, Brandon Nimmo traded. Woo! By the way, Danny, we are doing a winter meetings podcast show live stream when the winter meetings hit. So just throw that out there. I love to have you come on with us.
Hell yeah, that's a fun.
I know you're a Yankee fan. That's for everybody, all baseball fans, all teams. But hey, breaking news. So wow, that's something I'm a little bit reeling on. But let me get back to the Giants.
Back to schedule and program.
Yes, sir. Back to regularly scheduled programming. I didn't want anyone to forget about the game that we had from Jameis Winston. But again, this DNA of this team, Danny, the DNA of this team is losing games. They just don't know how to finish games. They're competitive. They give teams. They haven't been blown out in basically any game this season, but they just don't know how to finish games, and that's why this team is 2-10. And in my opinion, they have to rid themselves of this cloud, and this cloud is this regime. Now, if Mike Kafka wants to come back as an offensive coordinator for another coach, if they don't bump heads with the scheme that they're going to be coming in here of the new coach, I'm all in for that. I'm not mad about that. But it's not a deal breaker that, you got to have Kafka back. And I damn sure don't want him as head coach. I'm sorry. I'm out on that. And it's not a knock on Kafka, bro. It's not.
He's not head coach material.
I'm just over this regime, bro. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I've been over this regime a while, man. As soon as Dable got let go, I said to myself, I'm like, I really hope Joe Shane is next.
Me too.
Because I really hope that was the next move. But when I saw that he was gonna be in charge of leading the head coach search, I was like, what the fuck are they doing? Right. What the fuck are they doing?
Like, what
Excuse my language, but it's like I don't know what's going on in that damn organization, that building. You know what I'm saying? It's like, how you gonna leave a GM that originally did not want to draft Jackson Dart? Remember that. He did not want to draft Jackson Dart.
That was Brian Dable. They could say whatever they want. That was Brian Dable.
Yeah, he did not want Jackson Dart at all. And you want to keep him here as our GM to lead the head coach search? I really don't understand that. But as for Shane Bourne, me and you are on the same boat on that, brother. He got to go. He got to go. And I don't understand why. I don't know. I know you're gonna talk about this later. But I want to know why Dex wasn't in on that play to start overtime.
Yeah, there's got to be something going on. I don't know what happened there. Was he banged
I don't know if he's
up
hurt. I don't know if he was hurt.
Yeah.
Or I don't know if it's something going on with Shane Bowen and Dex that they're butting heads. I don't know what's going on there. But I want to know why he wasn't on that play. And that's what cost us. That's what cost us that score touchdown.
Yep, it definitely did, man. And that's what happened. And that's the problem with that play, because it's like, and you got to give credit to the Detroit Lions for recognizing that that Dex was not on the field. Because as soon
Mm-hmm.
as he got off the field, what did they do?
Boom.
First of all, the Giants defense allowed 237 rushing yards as a team over there to Mr. Gibbs. But that play, the 69-yard touchdown run to Gibbs in overtime was on that play. You got to give them credit. As soon as they saw Dex was out again, they said, "Oh no, we got to go."
They took advantage ASAP. They took advantage of that shit. Yeah,
right away. And it's a shame because I thought Dex was pretty disruptive today. Darius Alexander was disruptive today. He had 2 sacks.
His first sack, he got as a rookie. Congrats to him.
First full sack. Yep. And he had 2 sacks today. And some of
sacks.
that, and one of those sacks, bro, was on a pass rush by Dexter Lawrence, who basically he chased him, made a quick move, and that's a good offensive line over there in Detroit. Maybe, if not the best, probably the Colts' offensive line is better. But they're right there. They're top 3 best in the league. And Dex got right up the field on there and flushed Goff right into Alexander's hands. So I thought that Dexter Lawrence had a very good game today, and it's a shame. I want to know what happened on that play. If I hear it's because he was.
We gotta find out. We gotta find out.
In overtime, you need to come out of a play overtime like that in that part of the game. If it's because that he was, tired, I think that's an issue for him that he needs to address in the offseason. He's got to have to drop pounds if that's the issue. Because
that's the issue.
Of fatigue. Yeah. What'd you say? Well, go ahead.
No, I'm saying you're right. Yeah, if it's like a conditioning issue, he has to work on that in the offseason for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, for sure, no doubt about it. But that's a story for another day. But if it was an injury, I need to know now. If there's anyone out there in the chat,
we gotta look into that.
Let me see.
We gotta look into that.
Because that was just
that's inexcusable. That's inexcusable. Why are you not in on that play?
It doesn't. I just don't get it. And I'll say one thing. It better not be because that was the package that Shane Bowen wanted in the game. If it is, I'm gonna have to tell the wife I might have to call out tomorrow because I got to take a ride up to 1925 Giants Drive myself to get this guy out of there. Okay, because not in that part of the game. No. I can't see DJ Davidson in that game, man. Not at all. Not at all.
No.
Corey says 0-2 in overtime thanks to Shane bum-ass blowing. Yeah. And did you guys notice also at the end of regulation when we were up 3 once again, what kind of coverage are we playing, Danny? When we're up 3 before the turning point of the game, I'm going to add.
Prevent again? Was it prevent again?
That off coverage, playing off the receivers.
Yeah,
again, even on the telecast, okay? Even on the telecast, Jonathan Vilma is saying, I think Shane Bowen needs to switch things up and play more man here. He's playing off the receivers, and they're getting chunk plays down 3 with no timeouts.
Even Vilma said that. Vilma was on it. He was like, what the hell is he doing?
Yeah. And what's crazy is when they forced the third down stop before they got the field goal attempt, okay, what did we play? Man. And attack. We played man. But he waits to that play to play man. It's just
I don't understand him at all. Bro. I don't understand him at all. I don't know what goes through his mindset, bro. I don't understand.
He just doesn't get it, man. He just doesn't get it that this is the way, you lose games. His scheme. Once teams figure out what he's doing,
it's predictable.
That's and that goes right here why I made this the turning point of the game. The 59-yard Bates field goal with 33 seconds left in regulation.
I thought he was gonna miss that. It looked like he was gonna miss that.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. But when it comes to the Giants, when it comes to the New York Football Giants, you could make him from 60, 55, 70. You know that ball's going straight through the upright. You know it's going to hook in somehow.
Yo, the football guys was like, oh, hell no, this is going in.
What did this team do to the football guys to have every long-distance field goal go in to beat us every time? It's unbelievable. I have never seen a team get beat by so many 50, 5 60-yard field goal
For real.
plus field goals more than the New York Football Giants have been getting beat in the last
It's
8
insane.
years of my
It's
life.
insane.
I have never seen this, bro.
It's mind-boggling how these field goals always end up beating us.
Every time, man. Every single time.
It's the Graham Gano curse. It's the Graham Gano curse.
Who he started it. He started it because I remember when he was in Carolina, he hit a 60-yard field goal to beat us in that game. You know, against Cam Newton. That was Saquon's rookie year. I remember that.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable how many times this team will lose like that on a long field goal like that. Like, I can't even get it straight. I can't even get the distance straight on Madden. And when I play Madden.
Exactly.
Once I'm over 55, I'm cooked. But in the real games, all I got to do is see the Giants give it up every time. That, to me, was the turning point of the game.
Yes, it was. It was.
And you knew when we were playing off coverage like that, you knew the New York Giants were going to lose that game and have that game go to overtime. Something was bad was going to happen. And when he came on that field, and what's crazy about it, we even caught a break on what was it? It was a penalty right before that to push it from 55-yard attempt to 59. You know what I'm saying? On the play before that. You know what I'm saying? So you think, here we go. And you know, I'm seeing Giant fans saying, oh, man, what a big break for the New York Giants, man. Maybe they are going to win this game. And I just sat there like, nope. You know.
you already knew where that was heading.
It's going to overtime. I said it, bro. I said it. Watching the game on my couch. And it sucks that I feel that way because I've seen this movie before. It keeps happening to them that the longest field goals always go in when the other team needs it to either beat the Giants or tie them to force overtime. And I said it. I was like, this thing is going in because it's going to happen. It's the law of gravity for the New York Football Giants. It's just what can go wrong will go wrong. And when he hit that thing and it was hooking, I was like, it's going to go in, isn't it? Yeah, winning.
And you know what? And you know what? To begin overtime, we won the coin toss, right?
Yep.
We won the coin toss.
Yep.
Why the hell are we going to defer the ball?
Well, I think it's because of the new overtime rules. I'll say this. I'm not even mad about it because the overtime rules are now that both teams are guaranteed a possession. So if you make the stop, right? If you make the stop on that play, let's say the Giants stopped Detroit on that first possession when they defer. Now, you don't need a touchdown. You could just kick it and win the game. So that's kind of been a strategy.
No, I understand the rule. I understand the rule, but just the way that we were playing the game, I would have just kept on like, listen, I'm going to score here and let our defense beat them.
Okay. You know? All right. I get what you're saying. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Because the
so
way
you
the
feel
game
more confident with the momentum being on our side if we score.
The way the game was going, I would have for us to receive the ball, let us get ball, and then let our defense win the game. Period.
I got you. I mean, we could agree to disagree on that point, which is very rare with us. Only because I just don't trust this defense, Danny. And Shane Bowen, they let us down every time. You know what I mean? Like Shane Bowen, you know what'll happen? We'll kick a field goal, right? You know what'll happen? We'll kick the field goal, right, to open it, and then guess what? Maybe the Gibbs touchdown happens right there, and we lose on that touchdown. It's just, I know it's like kind of like you're just thinking negative, but it just is what it is with this defense and Shane Bowen.
It's the Shane Bowen effect. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, it's just he scarred my mentality on how this defense gets big stops all season. He's just scarred me, bro, the last 2 years, and especially this year. When was the last time we could actually say we've seen this Giant defense get a big time stop at the end of the game?
It's been a minute, bro. It's been a minute,
bro. It's been a minute. It really has. Probably since 2022. You know, 2023 or something. You know what I mean? Like the last 2 years,
the last time was the McKinney stop. The McKinney stop in Minnesota.
Right? Maybe you're right, bro. Because I know one thing. Under Shane Bowen, I never see this defense get a big time stop to end the game. I never see it. I never see it. It's always the offense having to score more points than the other team, and that's where we're at. You know, so. It is what it is. I understand what you mean. Maybe momentum. Listen, momentum is a funny thing, bro. Maybe the momentum of having us score
the
first.
Jameis Winston aura. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? It was
Maybe
there.
the Jameis aura would have helped in that spot. So I'm not mad at you for feeling that
way. You feel me? The Jameis Winston aura, it was there, baby. Tonight it was there tonight.
Seriously,
but it sucks. It sucks, man. He did all that for us to lose, man. It sucks to see that.
Yeah.
You know.
And of course, the New York Giants will lose a game with they have 517 total yards of offense. This game was an entertaining game. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
But for both teams, because both teams basically combined for well over 1,000 yards on 1,000 yards total offense. So no team was playing good defense today. No doubt about it. Oh, also, I want to say this because I saw this on X and social media. I saw a report from Dan Dugan who said that he believes that the New York Giants should be keeping a close eye on Kelvin Shepard, the former Giant who is now the defensive
coordinator for the Lions. Yeah.
I'm out on that. I don't want no.
Ex-player, but I'm good.
I'm good on that. That man needs a couple more years of seasoning. I'm not on that wave. I don't want the Giants to have a coordinator who's not ready learning on the job. And clearly, I was not impressed from what I saw from his defense today. And he had his number one cornerback and everything.
Bro.
He had his number one corner.
Hutchinson didn't get a sack to the end of the game.
Oh, it's locked. It was locked down with Andrew Thomas, the great Andrew Thomas, I might add.
Yeah, man.
The All-Pro, best left tackle in football.
And Illuminor was playing good too. Illuminor was playing very good.
Illuminor played well. We got to resign him, man. We got to bring him back. We got to bring him back, man. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. We got to bring him back. But yeah, man. Only the New York Giants with 517 total yards in offense and still lose the game in overtime. And
that's freaking wild.
Yeah, because we don't have a defense. But yeah, I'm out on that Kelvin Shepard noise.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Giant fans on social media, cross them off the list. I'm out on that. I'm out on that. I don't want nothing to do with that. No. Let him figure that out down the road. We don't need that. No, thank you. Cliff says Jorge would rather trust his dog to behave in a pitching shot. They say with this defense. Yeah, Cliff, you said it, bro. I don't trust Shane Bowen and his defense for nothing. I don't care if I'm up 20 with 20 seconds left. He gonna find a way to make it interesting. I'm not trusting it for nothing. No, you're right on that, bro. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. He's right on that. He got me on that. But let's finish breaking this down before we end the show today, man. 122 yards rushing from this offense, from the rushing offense. This is without Jackson Dart. So this offensive line was solid. And Tracy, 20 carries, 62 yards, Singletary, 47 yards. Nothing to be crazy about, but they were solid.
Nothing sexy, but they did their thing.
Yeah, nothing sexy about it. But at the end of the day, hey, they make it a threat. And Mike Kafka, what I like about Mike Kafka is that he does not go away from the run too early. That is what Brian Day will love to do since Saquon Barkley left. I mean, even sometimes when Barkley was here, to be honest, to be truthful with you. But I like the fact Mike Kafka still sticks with the run, even if it's not really, you're not getting the big chunk plays too much. That is a good thing. Yes, Cam Scatterbo's not with us. He's out for the season. But that did not discourage him from still sticking with it. And I like that about that. Tyrone Tracy has looked the best he's looked all season since Mike Kafka has taken over, and I think that's a good thing. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I like that Tracy's becoming Tracy of old, little by little. You know what I'm saying? Right. Before Scatterbo became our starter, Tracy was definitely carrying that running game. He's back to his old self again, just thanks to Kafka. Of course, Motive Singletary. A lot of us Giant fans erased him from my memory. He because he was. Singletary's washed up. No, man. He still got some more miles left in him, man. That's what he's called. Got
something in there. Yeah.
That's what he's called.
He's also sorry to cut you off, but he's also our best pass protector. And also with the pass as well. I want people to remember that as well. But yeah, you're right, bro.
Definitely. So,
Singletary.
Kudos to Tracy and Singletary for sure.
Yeah, for sure. And and especially kudos to this offensive line. They haven't been really strong with the running game under the run blocking this year, but it's gotten better as the season goes on. And you would, man, it's just a shame that Scat is not there, man, because this is the time of year where he would really be a problem.
He'll be ramped up already. He'll be
defense.
ramped up. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But I think this offensive line is really gelled pretty decent, pretty good. Since Andrew Thomas got back to his form, and I still think the interior line needs work at point of attack.
Are you still out on Schmidt on JMS?
I'm still out on JMS because
Okay.
I want Linderbaum. I want Tyler Linderbaum from the Ravens after the season, and because I'm hearing rumors that they might not be able to pay him, and I really would love to see Linderbaum in a New York Giant uniform. He is an all-pro caliber center, bro. You put him in there, it would make a big difference, a huge difference for this offensive line. And I'm not gonna say JMS has been awful the entire season. He's flashed here and there, more so than I've seen since he's gotten here. I still think at point of attack he gets pushed back too much with the run blocking. He's actually a better pass protector than run blocker, in my opinion, at point of attack. So I would like to see us get better there. We're already going to have to address the interior offensive line after this season because I think first of all, Bunyan is not that guy like that.
And Van Roten has not been good either. Van Roten's not been good either.
And Van Roten has been what he's been. He should be a reserve. He should not be a starter, but for this team, he is. And I would also think that he is looking at retirement after the season because he's already hinted at that. I could see him maybe coming back one more year as a reserve guy, but I don't want to see that next year. I think he's starting to grow too long in the tooth, and I could actually see him, the Giants moving on from him. I think they just need to get better there. And the easiest way to do that is you go out there and get an all-pro center to go along with a young franchise quarterback and let him grow with Jackson Dart. I would love to see Linderbaum here, bro. That would remind me of when we got Sean O'Hara and all to go along with a young Eli Manning. That also helps, with development, especially when most likely you're bringing in a new coach next year. So I think that's something I would like to see going forward, but that's a story for another day, bro.
But I heard that regarding to that coach thing, I heard if some of these head coaches, they might not want Joe Schoen as a general manager.
Then he's got to go. See ya. Yeah, I don't want him here anyway. But
I'd rather him be gone. But there's if some of these head coaches, like Joe Schoen, will like to know if they're gonna work with him or not. Because if they're not gonna work with him, he doesn't want to hire him. But I hope that this head coaching search won't be like a bust. You know what I'm saying? He has to hit a jackpot on this thing if he wants to really put a cement on his legacy as a general manager of the New York Football Giants.
Oh, it's now or never.
Yeah, this is the move. This is the head coach hiring that he has to hit on all cylinders. He has to not drop the ball on this one at all. You know what I'm saying? Like he has to do something that will change the trajectory of this organization because you have your franchise quarterback already. Now he needs his head coach. So now this is the time to do it. The offseason, this is the key offseason for us to make the right decision for the head coach and the coordinators. So I hope he hits the jackpot, with all these coordinator hires and the head coach. So I hope he hits the jackpot with it,
Totally agree with you, bro. This is going to be the most important move that he can make. And it's the only way he gets to save his job. Only way. He's got to find the right coaching staff to develop Jackson Dart and to get this team to start winning games and learning how to finish these games. Because clearly the talent is improved since 2022 when he first got here.
Yeah.
The issue isn't competing. It's not competing. It's finishing. Learning how to win these games. Okay. Yes. And you need to find a coaching staff that's going to be, first of all, is going to hold players accountable in that locker room, okay, which clearly has been an issue with all these reports I've been hearing all week. It's been an issue with Brian Dable, in the last couple of years. But the most important thing is they got to find the right coaching staff that's going to win. That's all it comes down to. You win games, you get to stay. That's just the bottom line. And if he wasn't with the New York Football Giants, Joe Schoen will be already gone by now. But it's because of the way the Giants do business. They always let their coaches, their GMs outlast their coaching hires. They've always done it. And people can say what they want. I saw this coming a mile away. Even though there's supposed to be a package deal, the Giants just don't do business like that, man. And I will believe it when I see it, Danny, that they're going to move on from the GM. And this is why I'm screaming why I want him gone, because they have the best, most attractive opening in the offseason coming up, man. They're going to be the most attractive team.
And he's going to fuck it up.
And you cannot limit the pool because a coach does not feel comfortable working with a lame duck GM. You can't do it, Giants. You can't. You were the cream of the crop available in the offseason after Black Monday. Why limit your options by keeping this guy around? Why do that to yourself? It's like you're taking a Glock and you're aiming it at your big toe on both feet and say, screw it, I'll see if it doesn't hurt as bad. That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing that. So if the marquee coach that you need says, listen, I want to come here and turn things around, I feel I can work with this roster. I love the quarterback you have, and I know we can win with the talent you have, and then some. But I don't want to work with that guy because I'm not comfortable with him as a lame duck GM. I'm not comfortable with a working relationship with a guy that I don't know if I have the same vision as to win games. Then you get rid of him. It's simple as that.
And dude, that's what I'm afraid of. Like, it's like if
I'm scared of definitely.
Yeah, it's like, dude, it's like, come on, bro. It's like if he's still there, it's like no coach wants to coach here. Right. No top tier coach wants to coach here if Joe Shane is still here. That's what scares me. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
It scares me because we got a franchise quarterback, and I want him to have the right coach.
No doubt about it, bro. And I don't blame you for that at all. And I'm with you. We are lockstep on that. And I think mostly, I would say 95% of New York Giant Nation is in agreement with us on that. You know what I mean? And you just cannot allow yourself to not get the best candidate because you want to be stubborn and stay with a guy because you're comfortable with him. And that is the New York Giants way. That is the John Mara way. He never likes to get uncomfortable despite the results saying you need to try something different. And that's his problem. The New York Giants, they are a very conservative franchise historically, and they're always a dollar short and a day late to adapt to what works now. This is their time to do it. So if they see the right coach is ready and they tell him, I can't work with that guy, get him out of here. Simple as that. And it's going to be real interesting to see if John Mara actually says, you know what, I got to do what's best for the franchise's future. Okay, and if he can't, then you know what? Step aside. Step aside. No disrespect. You're fighting cancer. God bless you. Step to the side. Concentrate on your health, which is more important than anything else, and let someone else in there make those decisions if you can't do it. That's how I feel about it.
He should have maybe he should bring, if he can't make the decision for himself because of his health issues, right? I'm thinking about this. Do you think he could bring in somebody, not to be a head coach, not to be like a GM, but somebody to make a decision for this organization, like a Bill Belichick, just to make that decision for him?
I don't think Bill Belichick. Well, Bill Belichick already made a statement. He's not coming. I don't want Belichick here. I'm gonna be honest. I don't want him nowhere near the Giants. Leave that old man over there. Let him be messing around.
No, I don't want him. I don't want him as a head coach. I just think he could possibly. I don't know.
No, I know what you mean. I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
For him to help assist with decisions.
Yeah. Shit like that. Yeah.
Well, I'll say this, Danny. I don't think it makes sense to listen to Bill Belichick when he's not even going to be here going forward with the organization, because his vision of what he thinks we should do might not align for what needs to be done. Because, see, he's going back to school in North Carolina, go about his business. Maybe what he would have done is not what works. I think what has to happen is they need to find, if Mara can make these decisions, they need to find someone in that organization to take over those decisions. Now, I don't know if it's the Tisch family, because, Tisch is not the type to really does much with the football decisions. You know,
No, he's
he
not
has
hands
a
on
big
football
say.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, he has a big say in what they do with the future of the outlook of the franchise, but he's more on the business end of it. So I don't know if it's him. Maybe there's a family member that Mara has that actually wants to adapt to what needs to be done today. I don't know. But if there is, they need to let them make those decisions. You know what I mean? Because, man, John Mara cannot keep doing this to us as a fan base. He can't keep doing this because he's uncomfortable with being comfortable. You know what I mean? Like, if you're not able to make these tough decisions, these reality decisions that to do right by the fan base in the direction of this franchise, step aside. Just step aside, concentrate on your health, man. That's just me. I know you agree, but, bro, something got to give, man, because we can't keep jogging in place with this. It's been too long. It just
let Brandon Brown, somebody like that.
I wouldn't mind that. If Brandon Brown takes over, as long as he is in lockstep with and has full autonomy to make those decisions. You know what I mean? Like, I clearly see that the autonomy has been taken away from Joe Shane because the coaching decision is going to come down to what Mara and Tisch decide. They already came out publicly and said that. Yes, Shane's going to assist, but it's going to come down to what they want. So you're already neutering your freaking GM from making those kind of decisions. Why have him here? Why?
Yeah, that makes no sense. Right.
So if Brandon Brown is promoted up, let him have full autonomy and let him figure out who to work with. I'm with you on that. I like that choice. I like that.
I like to see Brandon. Yeah, Brandon Brown has been in the team for a minute now. He should definitely deserves, like another bumped up,
And he came from the Eagles organization as well. So this is not.
So I mean, he deserves to do something major in this team.
Yep. Yeah. He didn't come from the Buffalo regime with Dable and Shane. They actually got him from the Eagle organization. So, I like that idea because maybe his vision might align with what needs to be done now. That might work. I like that choice.
He was the one that wanted to keep Saquon.
Yeah, he did.
Remember on Hard Knocks, he wanted to keep Saquon.
He did. He also wanted Shador too. So I guess he's batting 500.
Listen, I wanted Shador too. I'm bad.
I did too. No disrespect to Shador. I hope that kid balls out, man. I still think
it's unfortunate what he's going through in that team, bro.
Yeah, I think he's got potential to be a franchise quarterback. I just don't know if it would have worked here now that I'm seeing what's going on and off the field and how he's being treated or whatever. And, with this regime, with their ineptitude. And, hey, we got Jackson Dart, man. I'm happy. So, hey.
Listen, I'm with it.
I'm glad I was wrong on that one. I'm glad I was wrong. In a perfect world, let's hope both of them are good. So that way it wouldn't have been.
Let's do it that way. There we go.
So that's going to wrap up today's show, man. The next game.
Another heartbreaker, and
another therapy session in New York Giants.
Another Misery Monday coming up.
Misery Monday coming. I'm basically numb to it by now, bro. I'm basically numb to it. I'm just ready to see who's going to take over the regime. That's where I'm at. Yeah. But hey, I'm still in the car. I'm taking this ride down this treacherous hill and slope with all the Giant Nation. I'm still here. But hey, as you are as well. And week 13 next week at New England on a Monday night. And you know what? I got some. I think this is a sexy matchup, bro. If Jackson Dart plays, I could see this becoming a future of the league ball. I really can, bro.
Jackson Dart versus Drake May. Okay,
against Drake May, who in the draft process, I was high on Drake May. I know a lot of people try to be, he ain't. I like Drake May. I actually thought he was going to be a good franchise quarterback, and I know the Giants were high on him as well. They tried to trade up, they couldn't get it. New England was not. Nobody put a roofie in GM's cocktail. That's for sure to make that trade.
They were not budging at all. Neither Washington or in New England.
No, they were not. As they won again today. So New England and they are. They're
legit. They're legit, man. They're legit.
Yeah, and we hope to be what they are next year, what they are this year. You get a new coach, despite a rookie quarterback going into his second year with learning a new offense and such, second year quarterback with a new coach. And look where they're at. They have the best record in football right now and are looking to get a first round bye. You know what I'm saying? And it goes to show you get the right regime with the quarterback. You know you got the franchise quarterback, but you got to get the right teachers to go along with it. And look what they did. They got Mike
John
Vrabel.
Mara, you watching? Are you watching, John Mara? Are you watching?
I'm trying to say it. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you, John Mara, just watch him. Just watch what's going on over there in New England. Go watch what's going on in Chicago. Chicago's winning games. Second year quarterback with a new coach, and look what's going on over there. Now they know how to finish games, and they're winning games, and they're in the middle of it, and they're looking at a playoff spot. It can be done if you get the right guys, and that should be the focus for this New York Giant franchise. You know you got the quarterback. Get the right teachers and the right leadership to lead the franchise into the future. And you can be right where New England and Chicago are right now. Just like that.
Do the right thing, Mara. Do the right thing, baby. Come on.
That's it. So that's going to wrap up tonight's show. Thanks for everyone chopping it up with me, especially Danny joining the show, coming through.
Salute to you, brother.
It's always appreciated, man. For sure. Appreciate to all the New York Giant Nations tuned in and out there and in the comment section as well. Danny, I need some final words. What do you want to see going next week and going forward, bro? Before I close.
Well, I mean, it's just hope Jackson Dart plays. I don't want to see him not play because that would be be very cringy if he doesn't play next week.
That would be alarming.
It'd be alarming. I hope he does play. And as you said before, I want to see the Jackson Dart Drake May matchup. That's a nice sexy look for Monday Night Football.
Really is.
And yeah, from here going on now, I just want to see keep the production of Jackson Dart, the progression. And I hope he gets better and better each week. You know what I'm saying? I know we're not gonna win much games, and we don't expect to. You know what I'm saying? It's just been that type of season, unfortunately.
Right.
But in the offseason, let's just hope they hire, as you said, the right regime for this quarterback. That's all we can hope for. That's it.
That's it. That's what we can hope for, and that should be the focus. And don't let Joe Shane, the relationship that you have with Joe Shane, John Mara, prevent you from getting the right guy. Simple as that.
That's it.
That's it for today, folks. That wraps it up. Salute to New York Giant Nation. And for those that are new to the channel that might come through and check this podcast out, I ask one thing and one thing only. Smash that subscribe button to Born for Sports because, folks, I talk all sports. As you can see, big time New York Giant fans. Salute to my Section 330 crew. Salute to the SOGs and J18 as well.
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm.
Salute to all New York Giant Nation. Keep it locked. I'm in the car with y'all, folks. We headed to the pit of destruction for this season, but we gonna ride this thing out together. Better days ahead. Let's hope to get Jackson Dart healthy going forward next week, I should say, and continue progression and development for next year. I talk New York Knicks basketball, and folks,
good.
not happy with yesterday's loss.
No, it wasn't.
We got some injuries we're dealing with right now. We got some injuries we're dealing with. We lost Shaman during the game, which is a sad thing because he's been playing well. Looks like he hurt that shoulder again, Danny.
Hopefully, I was like, oh, not again.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I feel bad for that dude, man. All that stuff I was saying about how bad he was last year and how he turned it around healthy, and he was being such a good contributor to this team early in the season.
6th man of the year, in the conversation.
Yeah, man, he was really playing well. It's unfortunate. I hope that injury is not as severe as it could have been. It did not look good. Looked like the thing popped out again on him. Hopefully, he won't be out too long. It's not a season ender, but we'll see what's going forward. Right. OG is out. We know his deal, hamstring issue. He's being held out. I did not like the fact we lost that game yesterday to Orlando, but it's a work in progress, folks. New coach, new system. So, hey, we're winning our games. We're just not hitting full tilt. Let's see how we go forward. And going forward for this New York Knicks team, I think when it's all said and done, we are title contenders and we will figure it out. But it's a process. Keep it locked, Knick Nation, for that New York Knicks content. I talk New York Mets baseball, and as you saw on live on this podcast, breaking news: Brandon Nimmo traded to the Texas Rangers today. Listen, I gotta go find out what's going on in New York Metland. This could be an opening to future moves going forward. They have been talking about, rumors have been they needed to shake up this core, and I agree with shaking up this core. I didn't think Brandon Nimmo would waive a no trade clause, but obviously he wanted out. He wanted out. There's something going on in New York Metland. We are going to find out soon. Keep it locked, New York Met Nation. Keep it locked as well, New York Yankee Nation, and all baseball nation out there of all teams. There will be a winter meetings live stream coming very soon.
Looking forward to that. Yeah.
Yes. And I'm inviting New York Met fans, Yankee fans, whatever team, Red Sox, whatever you want to talk about your team. I'm inviting everybody on that live stream. Keep it locked. All baseball fans for that coming very soon. As you can see, I talk about it all. I talk about the Rangers, the Yankees, the Jets, even the bum-ass Brooklyn Nets. I talk about whatever you want to talk about in the world.
Who are they? Who are they? I don't know who that is. Who are the Nets? Who?
Some team that plays in the borough in New York.
I don't know who that is. I don't know. Who's that? Yeah. Whatever.
I talk about it, whatever you want to talk about in the world of sports, especially New York sports. Salute to New York Giant Nation. 2-10 it is. Like and subscribe to Born for Sports. Let's go, Giants.